Welcome to Turtle Base Tampa at the Florida Aquarium. Please find your group number and gather around the research hub at the middle of the room. Be sure that you can see one of the overhead monitors. Your research adventure will begin shortly. Welcome to Turtle Base Tampa at the Florida Aquarium. Please find your group number and gather around the research hub at the middle of the room. Be sure that you can see one of the overhead monitors. Your research adventure will begin in 1 minute. Welcome to Turtle Base Tampa at the Florida Aquarium. Please find your group number and gather around the research hub at the middle of the room. Be sure that you can see one of the overhead monitors. Your research adventure begins now.
What do you mean she hasn't returned yet? That's where she always nests. What? They're here? Now? We're streaming? Yes, we are indeed streaming. Hello everyone. I'm Angela. I'm one of the marine life researchers here at the Florida Aquarium, and welcome to Turtle Base Tampa. Do we really need to do this right now? Okay then. Today we're studying sea turtles and looking forward to your help with our ongoing research. Sea turtles are some of the oldest living creatures found on Earth, and often... Look, this is really bad timing. A female loggerhead, a sea turtle that I helped rescue when my parents were stationed here years ago, we call her Tango, hasn't shown up to where she normally nests. So things are kind of crazy here. What we really need right now is some solid science and smart thinking to help us figure out what happened. Can you help us find Tango? Great, come on, let's go. I'm streaming some info to you now. Loggerheads are the most common sea turtle found in Florida. You can tell a loggerhead by its large size head. They're pretty big and can get up to nearly 300 pounds with a shell 3 feet across. That's like a big football player squeezed into the size of a manhole cover. Their big, powerful jaws enable loggerheads to crush open clams, crabs, and other shellfish for food. But they're also preyed on by sharks and are sometimes found with bites taken out of their flippers, or even missing a flipper entirely. Loggerheads are not fast swimmers, but they do have stamina, and they can swim for long periods of time in strong ocean currents. When an injured turtle is rescued, they often bring it here where we can care for them as they heal and recover. If we get lucky, they get healthy enough to be released back into the ocean. That's what happened with Tango. She was the reason I became a marine researcher and studied sea turtles. My parents were biologists who studied the different life cycles of different marine animals. I was just a kid who was lucky enough to have a special friend for a while. That's why we have to find Tango. She's supposed to come on shore to nest. The females return to the same beach every few years to lay their eggs. It's a very important moment in the life cycle of sea turtles. Anything disrupting this can have a devastating impact to their population. Female turtles come ashore in the spring and make their nests in the sand. They lay up to 100 ping-pong-size eggs. They cover the nest up and camouflage the site to protect it from predators. But these nests are still vulnerable to animals, pets, and even people not watching where they walk on the beach. In fact, the beaches of Brevard, Indian River, St. Lucie, Martin, and Palm Beach counties are the most important loggerhead turtle nursery areas in the Western Hemisphere. More than 15,000 female loggerheads return there every year. After about 2 months buried in the sand, the eggs hatch, and the baby turtles, which we call hatchlings, crawl out onto the beach. This usually happens at night, and the 2-inch hatchlings use the starry sky over the ocean as their beacon to guide them into the water. That's why many communities near turtle hatcheries have banned outdoor lighting, or require shielding, so that the hatchlings don't mistake these artificial lights for stars over the ocean. If the hatchlings don't make it to the ocean by morning, the heat of the sun can dehydrate them, or predators will find them. We hope that Tango can make it here to nest again, but we don't know why she's missing. That's what we need you to help us figure out. It could be the type of sand on the beach. There could be variations in water temperature. It could be changes in ocean currents. It could even be human interference. Who knows? What we do know is that sea turtles have been around on Earth for 110 million years. They're an important link to our biological past. But as migrating sea creatures, they're also an early warning signal about the health of our coastlines and oceans. That's why many people volunteer each year to help protect the nesting area of the sea turtles, to educate the public about what they can do to learn more and respect their habitats, and to report a wandering or injured sea turtle to the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission so they can be properly rescued. So thank you for stepping up to do your part to help us figure out what has happened to Tango. Maybe some of you are future marine researchers who will be standing where I am in a few years. So good luck, and help us find Tango.
Please follow your group's research leader. Your mission to help find Tango starts now. Please follow your group's research leader. Your mission to help find Tango starts now.